Nervos Network. So Nervos Network has had a really good sort of year. As you can see, the price is at 1.8 cents right now. There's a few things I really like about Nervos Network, not least of which is actually the way in which they went about promoting themselves and marketing themselves and getting the word out. And now the mining statistics on this are really, really positive. There's a lot to like here. I definitely think there are gains here for this year. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new to this channel, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in all the videos, I showed myself buying these coins because they were coins that I expected were going to make me a lot of money. Now, if you'd have done the same, let's say you popped $100 into each of these coins when I released the videos, you'd have gotten in at these prices, and in under a year and a half, you'd have been able to sell at these prices, and these are what your profits would have been. So $100 into each in under a year and a half would have netted you over 123 grand in profit, which, you know, depending on where you are, that could be a mansion or might not quite be a house. Now, you don't have a year and a half to sort your portfolios out. We are in a bull cycle right now. And October, known as October in crypto. So getting your portfolio sorted has to be a matter of urgency. If you go on to copymycrypto.com, that is the site I run where I share with my members the coins that I own. Whenever I'm ready to buy or sell any crypto, I tell my members the crypto and the price that I'm doing it at, so my members can copy along exactly. It means they make the exact same profit as me, except they don't have any work to do at all. On the site, you will see what my members have earned. You can read their testimonials. You can see our successes. You can verify all as well because it's all public record. If you're not confident in the cryptos you own, it really is time to do something about it. Otherwise, you're probably going to end up not making money during this bull cycle. That's not a position you want to be in, guys. Now, Nervos Network. So this is the long-term charts of Nervos. Now, as you can see, launched in the end of 2019. Throughout 2020 and particularly 2021, they were heavily marketing themselves, and they actually did a really, really good job. You can also see that they've spiked this past year as well. All-time high was in March of 2021. But, you know, they've actually done a 10x kind of like already this year in terms of from low to high. Nervos, oh God, a bit clunky, isn't it, CoinMarketCap? Nervos Network is an open source public blockchain ecosystem. Its goal is to create a peer-to-peer crypto economy network where users can access a wide range of provably secure blockchain services and capabilities. Now, they launched in 2019 with the dual layer architecture. There's a base layer where the consensus mechanism operates and smart assets are stored, and then the computation layer where transactions are processed. This means that they have very good throughput as a result. The base layer, also known as the common knowledge base, as in CKB, has its own cryptocurrency called CKB. It uses the proof of work consensus mechanism and drives the Nervos ecosystem. It's also used to obviously pay miners for keeping the network safe, secure, etc. As you can see, there is no max supply, like technically infinite. Total supply as of right now is 45 billion. The Nervos network allows developers to create dApps that can operate on various blockchain systems. Any of the network layers can be used to run both dApps and smart contracts. It was created by the Nervos Foundation, and 3 people in particular created the platform itself. That's Terry Tai, Daniel Luv, I believe that's how you say it, and Kevin Wang. All have pretty good resumes, and you can check them out, you know, whether it's developing crypto exchange or co-founding a successful website or working at Silicon Valley. Now the mining statistics are bloody good. So this is the Nervos Explorer. So you can actually see the average block times and stuff. You can also see how the rewards go. But the more important thing really is the hash rate. So showing the hash rate, you can actually see since 2019, it's absolutely boomed. I mean, even in 2021, its first sort of bull cycle, you can see that the hash rate was climbing nicely. This past year, it's absolutely exploded. I mean, this is enormous. It's, quite literally like 10 times the hash rate that it was back in 2021. It's a sign that miners really like this as a project to mine. And do bear in mind, I talk about this quite a lot, but miners have to go where the money is. They have to go where the money is, because the money is needed for them. Like, they have to pay for a rig, they have to pay for all the electricity costs. There is a lot of continuous costs as a result of mining. So they need to choose a cryptocurrency that's going to be profitable for them. Clearly, a lot of miners believe that Nervos is that. You can see a number of the tokens that are on Nervos. Transaction count wise, not exactly amazing. This is SUDT, and then you've got your XUDTs. Transactions are a bit better, but overall, it's not like we're seeing tons of transactions at the moment. Transactions in the last 24 hours, to be fair, it still isn't bad. I mean, 63,000 in the last 24 hours. It's around 34 transactions per minute right now. Now, Nervos itself, by the way, not a huge fan of the website, but it's simple. That's one thing that I rate. It's just a bit it's just a bit busy. I like the fact that they've got a live metrics down in the bottom, and you can see the amount of live cells, and you can see the common knowledge stored as well. All of that is very good. Just shift it a little bit. So one thing about Nervos, it's the only blockchain on the market that supports all cryptographic primitives. It can seamlessly interoperate with all heterogeneous blockchains and anchor all types of sidechains, state channels, and layer 2 networks. Moreover, it comes with protocol level account abstraction by default, which enables dApps, boasting unmatched user experience. It's also utility-driven tokenomics for obvious reasons. And yet, one thing that you've got to rate is the fact that they have the way that they went about their marketing. They had a ton of YouTube ads that were out back in 2021. They had tons of articles that were being written about them. Yes, they were paid articles for the most part, but again, the whole what we actually see now from a lot of small cap cryptos, or ones yet to launch or about to launch, have very much mimicked what Nervos was doing back in 2021. I think it was actually one of the first to really sort of get that they had to be exceptionally proactive in terms of getting people to be aware of what they were offering. And I think they were probably probably a bit of a trailblazer in that regard. Now we see it everywhere. CKB is contract kernel of Bitcoin. So this is the CKB Eco Fund. So CKB ecosystem is the core of cutting edge innovation, but actually the ecosystem is starting to look better. I still think there's a long way to go, but they've got some decentralized identity protocols on their platform. I'm really not a fan of them, but they are the future. But I'm more not a fan of them for my own personal beliefs, really, more than anything. But in terms of money, digital identity is certainly going to be one that an area that makes money in the future. They've got Nervape, which is a multi-chain composable digital objects system that's built on Bitcoin. They've got a really good range of stuff here, whether it's wallets, whether it's games. They are starting to grow. There's still a long way to go compared to where a lot of other projects are. But the fact that even in spite of the fact that comparatively their ecosystem is underwhelming compared to, a lot of the other sort of layer 1s or even layer 2s out there, miners continue to come here. Miners continue to mine because there's a strong belief this is going to make money. Now, even in 2023, my prediction for this was that it should hit 3 cents. Now, it did that in sort of April. Now, I still think it will get back to 3 cents. I do think it's almost certain this is going to hit an all-time high, because its all-time high is about 4.4 cents. So I don't see how it doesn't break that in this bull cycle. I think there's a very, very, very good shot Nervos can actually go much, much higher, especially when you factor in that Nervos is still not on Coinbase. It's on Binance, it's on, all the other exchanges, but it still isn't on Coinbase. And actually, volume-wise, they're doing pretty well. I mean, the volume, I'm recording this on a Sunday, right? But the volume is down 60%. And it's at like 97 mil. So the daily volume's pretty damn good. So that has got to be of interest to an exchange such as Coinbase. Pretty much all exchanges will make their money some way, shape or form from trading fees. That's why I always have an interesting query about exchanges that don't have trading fees. How are you making your money? I feel like something else is happening there behind the scenes that we're not privy to, which I don't like or trust. But Nervos right now, I think the mining stats are outstanding. I actually think the team are very, very talented in terms of how they get the word out about themselves. I expect that they're going to do another very solid marketing campaign this year. I think they're very clued in to the psychology of crypto. So I think we're going to see them market themselves really, really well. I actually wouldn't be shocked to see this get to around 10 cents. I think that's quite achievable. With them, they currently have a circulating supply of around 45 billion. So 10 cents would put it at a market cap of 4.5 billion. And I think, whilst I don't think the ecosystem, that's a fair that as a value is not a fair reflection of the quality or size of the ecosystem. I think it is a fair reflection given the amount of mining that's occurring. I think it is a fair reflection given the very good strategies that we've seen implemented by the team. So I do think this has a real shot of 10 cents. Now, interestingly, I actually think if it lands on Coinbase, I think it's going to smash that. I actually think we'll probably see it at around 20 cents if it ends up on Coinbase, because just off of a Coinbase listing, you'll get 3 or 4x bounce. So with the natural flow of a bull cycle as well, I think this could get to a really good price point. But without a Coinbase listing, I still think 10 cents very, very, very achievable. But let me know what you guys think about this. How do you... Does it make you confident seeing the miners like flocking to a project? Yeah. How do you feel when you see miners just flowing into a project and it's consistently growing? Does that make you confident as an investor? Me personally, I think that's a very good sign. Let me know what you think in the comments. Guys, look, we're in a bull cycle right now. If you are not happy with the cryptos you own or confident in the cryptos you own, do something about it today. Get onto copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I want to buy or sell any crypto, I will tell my members the crypto and the price that I'm going to buy or sell at. So my members copy along exactly. They make the same profit, but they don't have any work to do. On the site, you can see my members' profits. You can see our successes. You can read their testimonials. Every single thing on the site is public record. You can verify it all online. Copymycrypto.com is where I do all the work. I dive into the markets, and when I find a coin that I think is going to make money, I'm going to get it. If you're not confident in the cryptos you own, do something about it, because otherwise you're going to end up watching everyone else making money in these markets while you don't, and that is not a position anyone wants to find themselves. Anyway, guys, that is it from me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.